Retain gang, what's poppin', man? This your boy Tay, back at y'all again, man. I hope y'all had a beautiful weekend. I hope everybody's staying in good energy, trying to create good vibes, especially with your family and your friends, because that's very important right now, that we cherish each other, that you look at what you have in your life and you show appreciation, you show gratitude, okay? And that's one thing I want to speak on in this video. All right, because we need to prepare ourselves now. We need to prepare ourselves to be self-sufficient. We need to prepare ourselves. If it comes down to it, you got your loved ones around you and y'all have a plan. You guys have a plan to take care of each other. You have a system in place, right? It's time for us to come together as a community now. Whatever community that you're in, it's time for you to come together and work with your neighbors. We got to work together because times is getting crazy, man. And going into next year, it's going to get even crazier. Right? I tell you guys, the vibration is rising. So what happens is all of the toxic red flags, all of the traumatic things come to the surface inside of us, but also outside of us. Okay? And that's what you're seeing. You're seeing all these events happen, man, because the world is detoxing itself. Okay, so make sure you hit that like button and also hit that bell if you haven't subscribed already. That way you don't miss a video, man, because I'm about to tap in. You need to get prepared for anything that comes your way. All right, I spoke on this a year ago when the incident in Texas happened. People didn't have heat, they didn't have power, they had no access to their money. A lot of people didn't have access to the basic necessities. Same thing going on in New York. It's the same situation where people got caught off guard and don't have access to anything. Right? They're going through it. And my condolences goes out to everybody that's in New York right now going through it. Man, I send my condolences. I send my positive affirmations to you guys, man, to get through your situation. You got to learn from these situations. Guys, show gratitude for what you have in your life right now. Look at your life situation and show gratitude. You have the basic necessities. When you get put into a situation where you got to survive, you're going to wish you had power. You're going to wish you had heat. You're going to wish you had food. But we don't look at those things when we have them. They're not worth anything. They don't have value to us, right? Because we get complacent. We get complacent and we get unappreciative. This is why gratitude is so important, because you never should forget what you have. You should never forget what you got going good in your life. All right? You look at these situations and learn from them. And also prepare yourself. Get yourself ready just in case you're in that situation. Don't ever think nothing can happen to you. Never think that you can't be in that situation. Right? You always want to have a plan. You always want to be prepared for when things happen, when things hit the fan. What are you going to do? Right? Look at those situations from Texas and New York and put yourself in those shoes and ask yourself, what would I do in this situation? How would I have heat? Would I have food? Would I have water? Shelter? Do I have a meetup spot where my loved ones can meet up and we all can take care of each other? What would you do? Right? You should really think about that. Because I'm telling you, man, it's, things are going to get crazier and crazier. This is the tip of the iceberg. And you really got to prepare yourself physically, mentally, but also spiritually. Get yourself a survival kit. You got a smartphone with you at all times. You're probably watching this video on your phone. You can easily type in on YouTube how to survive cold weather, how to build a fire. You can even type in how to use everyday household things laying around to create survival tools for yourself. Use your time to gain knowledge. Some of you guys be saying y'all bored and you don't have nothing to do. There's always something to do. You can always gain knowledge. But use this information to your advantage and prepare yourself. You know, go get you a survival kit, a bag with basic tools, a tool to start fire with. You know, stock up on some food, some dry goods that's gonna last a long time. Prepare yourself mentally, okay, guys? Because it's real out here. But also, you want to prepare yourself spiritually as well. Make sure you're doing the right things to stay on a righteous path. Make sure you are getting your soul right, your spirit right, healing, detoxing, doing shadow work, because that's going to play a part in you surviving too. You want to make sure that you got the spiritual realm on your side, and you don't have no dark entities that's leeching off your energy, and that's going to put you in a bad situation if things hit the fan. Okay, so this is a perfect time right now to be detoxing your spirit, detoxing your body. All right, that way you have the universe on your side. You know, the Most High is never going to fail you, but you got to do your part too. You got to put in the work also. All right, don't sit around and wait till things happen to try to worry or try to stress out about it. Prepare yourself now. You know, this is one of the downfalls of a lot of people is people don't take things seriously. We call people conspiracy theorists because they say, oh, you know, prepare yourself, stock up. This is going to happen. This is going to happen. This event is going to happen. And people laugh at them until things happen. And then everybody want to run around panicking. Why don't you get yourself ready now? You know, you should always listen to information and take heed to it, no matter if you believe it or not. You know, as a scientist, you should always question everything. I'm a scientist by heart. You know, question everything. Don't ever just take everything for what someone tells you or for what you see. Right? What's that old saying? It says, believe nothing you hear and only half of what you see. Right? Learn from the past. Okay? Learn from the situations and events that you see. And try not to make the same mistakes. Get yourself ready for it so when it happens, it don't catch you off guard. All right, guys? We are living in some serious times right now where it's imperative that you get your spirit right. It's imperative that you gain your connection. You get a stronger connection with the Most High God. A strong connection with nature. A strong connection with yourself. If you haven't told your loved ones you love them, call them up and say, I love you. Try to make amends with people that you fell out with. You know, even if they don't forgive you, forgive them. Forgive yourself. Make sure your heart is light as a feather. Okay, that's going to help you move a lot easier through this world, through this realm. All right? It's also going to put favor. It's going to put luck on your side. When you're in a situation and all of a sudden things start happening for you, that's your guardians. That's your higher self looking out for you. Okay? But you can block that energy from taking care of you if you're not taking care of yourself. If you're not doing your part. If you're allowing these low vibrational energies to take hold of you. Okay? So guys, it's very serious, man. I'm making this video because I want you guys to realize what you have going good for you in your life. Show gratitude right now. You know, I always ask, when I do my consultations, I ask my clients, what are 5 things that you're grateful for? You should be able to list 5 things that you're grateful for right at the top. I'm grateful for food. I'm grateful for clothes on my back. I'm grateful for a roof over my head, my family. I'm grateful for this breath I just took. You know, I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for my situation, for my finances. There's so many things you can list. And when you start doing this, you're going to see your whole world transform. You're going to see yourself in a whole nother dimension of yourself. Because instead of focusing on the negative and being pessimistic, like most people are, now you're being optimistic. And you're showing yourself that no matter what's going bad in my life, there's always something good I can be thankful for. You know what I'm saying? You got to shift your mindset. Shift your mindset to shift your timeline. When you start to appreciate things, you won't even be in a situation where you're going to be struggling. You won't be in a situation where you're going to be at hard times. Right? Because you don't see that. You don't pay attention to that energy. Out of sight, out of mind. Out of mind, out of sight. Okay, guys? So I just really want to make this video, man, to really show my condolences for what's going on, but also to let you guys know it's time for us to prepare. We got to prepare to be self-sufficient. We have to prepare to take care of ourselves, our family. You know, and that's how it's always been. There was a time where people didn't rely on the system. People relied on themselves, on their own work. They had their own land, their own livestock. You had to do everything for yourself. You know, my grandparents grew up like that, on a farm, you know, in the country. It's not something that's unusual for us to be self-sufficient. It's just that we've been so dependent on the system so long that when the system falls or it fails, we don't know what to do. And that's not good. That's not good at all, right? We got to go back to our ancestral roots and learn how to survive. Learn how to be self-sufficient. Learn how to use nature to our advantage because it's there for us. You feel what I'm saying? So guys, I don't want this video to be too long, man. I just wanted to make this video real quick. With that being said, if you want to make a donation, man, I'll leave all my links in the description and my pinned comments. If you need a consultation, same place, description, pinned comments. Y'all have a blessed day, beautiful day, and I'm out. Peace.